Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing really well. Massive shout out to Alicia and Kath for this video. A few videos back you would have seen me use these incredible mandalas that Moulds and Shapes sent me. I tested them out with Jesmonite and they were a dream to work with. And Kath and Alicia suggested I make a clock. At that point I really didn't know what it was like to drill into Jesmonite. So in today's video we are going to make a Jesmonite clock. And we're going to be drilling into Jesmonite. I'm going to show you how I drill in. It's actually really not that hard, but I was so scared when I first tried it. It did work a dream. So again, you all might have your own ways of drilling, but I'm just going to show you how I did it. And yeah, we've got the mandala. The mold I'm using here is the mold that Moulds and Shapes sent me. They actually sent me their entire selection of round Geode molds. This is the second from biggest one that they do, and it's a lovely size. And I've also got some clock mechanisms here. I got these from Amazon. Bit of a frustrating kit really. I'm going to try and find a better kit, but you get 2 clock mechanisms, but you get about 5 or 6 sets of hands, which I find quite frustrating because I've used the other one and now I've got lots of hands left over with no mechanism. So things to look out for when you buy your clock mechanism is the shaft has to be long enough for your piece. The first one I bought was for a resin clock I made back in January, and the kit I had, it wasn't deep enough to go through the wood and the resin, so definitely something to keep in mind if you're thinking of making your own clocks. Make sure that the shaft is deep enough for the product that you're making. So the first thing I need to do is place this mandala into the center of the piece, and for that I'm just going to grab my trusted ruler. The first thing I'm going to do before that is to just run some tape over. I can just see a few little specks of dust because my craft room is a tad bit dusty and I don't want that getting in to the final piece. There, way off. Way off. I'm going to bring it down a peg and put it there, and then I'm going to get my ruler. Don't judge the mess on my ruler, but we're gonna measure roughly. So that's roughly 6 centimeters. Same here. Roughly 6 and roughly 6. The colour for the clock is going to be a blue-grey shade, and that colour was decided by my patrons over on my Patreon page. So thank you so much guys for being a part of this project. And that colour, I have to say, I was so glad you all voted for that because that is going to go so nicely with these gold hands. I'm going to mix the Jesmonite and let's get going. guys, disclaimer, I've poured a second one. It's a slightly darker blue-grey colour, but I forgot to put in the wall attachment. Instead of me kind of like battling after it's cured for something to use as a wall hanging piece, I decided to quickly pour another one and use some chain. So I have got quite a few like costume jewellery chains, not, you know, not real gold, but I figured I would go with gold. My plan is to drop to the point where it's not yet solid. Again, this is experimental. I don't know if this is going to work, so you know, this is very much your own risk if you do try to do this. If it works, great. What I don't want to do is wait too long. I don't want it to sink down to the bottom, but I also want it just to be inside. Now, if when I demold this, we can see the gold chain on the other side, then this is kind of a fail. I'm just hoping I'm going to be able to pull enough Jesmonite over it to set it in stone. So I'm now going to put the other one in. So the second one, I want it to be as tall as this one, but I want it to kind of come in here. So it's a little bit more, the chain that's going to hang from the wall is more decorative. Then I'm just going to push this down. Oh, I'm almost running out of time. It's almost set. Come on, you can do it. Come on. You got this. Guys, it's setting. It is setting on me so fast. So I'm just gonna shove it down in there and hope for the best. But I am happy because I know now that this gold chain at least is not gonna sink to the bottom. Oh no, area. Almost too late. Almost too late. It's a little bit hard here. But again, that's what I'm here for. We'll all learn together best ways of doing it and not so good ways of doing it. So now that is it. Hopefully this will dry. Yeah, it's setting already. But the chain is in there. Okay, it's demolded, but guys, look at this bit. Oh, this is my favourite part, peeling these inlay moulds back. It is stunning. I absolutely love it. And the gold chains are in there, solid as a rock. Okay, it is the next day now. I have left this for a solid 24 hours to get it as strong as it's possibly going to be before I drill. Now, I am going to drill straight into the centre. I am using a bit. I've already measured this against the clock mechanism. Now, I'm not sure. I want to say this is 4 mil, 5 mil maybe. This is a 5 mil drill bit, but it really depends on what clock mechanism you've got. So yeah, now everyone is going to drill differently. I'm just showing you the method I'm choosing to do it, and that is air dry clay and masking tape. Luckily, we've got a center point here, and that is just going to really help me know where to drill. So I'm just going to cover that center point up with some masking tape and give it a good rub so that I can see that pattern come through the masking tape, giving me that center point. And there it is, quite clear in the middle. I'm going to actually rest it on a massive ball of clay. Now, you guys can use anything. You can use plasticine or, you know, Play-Doh, anything that's going to take the impact away from the piece. I don't want this to crack, so I'm just going to put a big ball underneath. I'm going to put that down and then get this in the center and push down firmly, but not crack it. Don't crack it. You can all see that little star there. I'm aiming for the center of that star, and I'm going to go slowly with this huge drill bit. Get it right in the middle. I'm going to go small pulses. I'm not going straight in. So come through. I could feel that. This is, it's almost acting like dust, but it feels very resiny. Funny that. But yeah, so I'm all the way through. I'm just going to turn it over to make sure I haven't done any damage to the back. Oh, I haven't even come through the back, so I'm going to give that one more go just to make sure I go all the way through. And there we have the clay, so I know I've gone through. And yay, nice clean hole. Let's check the back. So we have got some fallout around that hole at the back, but it is the back and that will be covered up. I'm going to peel this off to reveal that hole. Lovely. I mean, I think that's about as central as I was going to get it. Okay. Oh, what we don't want to do is go into your desk. I'm telling you, I need to change the channel name. Do not do it like Claire. I thought I'd go with these hands because they look so ornate and pretty. So we're gonna have a go. Guys, I absolutely love it. I love the blue-grey colour choice. I love it. I love the chains. Granted, the chains no longer match up with the mandala, but that's okay. I mean, I absolutely love it. What do you think? Let me know at this stage. The question now is whether these little chains can actually hold the weight of this clock. That I am a little bit nervous about, I'm not gonna lie. I was toying with the idea of putting numbers on this clock. I love clocks with no numbers. I do love clocks with no numbers, but the numbers I bought are bright gold. I will just show you them now. So I went onto Amazon and I bought some clock numbers. Now they come in all different kinds. We've got actual numbers, like the numeral. Then we've got the Roman numerals and they come in gold, silver and black. And honestly, I don't know, looking at them on camera now, they actually match. But at first I felt like these were a little bit too bright plastic to match the muted matte gold hands. But yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm not loving it. I'm not feeling it. But let me know what you think. Look at that colour against silver. Absolutely love it. Black would be an absolute no-no. So yeah, the choices are the Roman numerals or the actual number itself. Let me know if you think I should go ahead and put numbers on. Also, how do I even stick them on? This is where my relationship with Jesmonite is not yet matured. There's a lot I don't know. What will stick plastic to Jesmonite? It would have to be super glue, Gorilla Glue, something like that. But yeah, anyway, that's an option for the future. Let me know in the comments down below what you think I should do. Should I go for numbers? If so, which ones should I go for? But thank you so much if you've made it this far. It was absolutely fun to make. Drilling into Jesmonite is absolutely a possibility. Just go slowly. You don't want to crack any. I haven't cracked anything so far. I've had one go before this. This is my second go. Nothing has cracked. You can see the back did come off, so it might be worth maybe reinforcing the back with some masking tape. I mean, I don't know, because again, this is a new relationship, drilling into Jesmonite. So I was asked as well if I could drill into pots. So for example, a pot like this, could it become a flower pot for something inside and for water to drip out? I mean, possibly. I haven't tried it yet. That is something I could definitely try and let you guys know. But yeah, the possibilities are endless, and I hope you've loved it, and thank you so much for all of your support, guys. I am on the cusp of 40,000. How did this even happen? I don't understand what's happening, but I love it and I love you all for it, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your support. And yeah, thanks again. I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Bye.